Alright. Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, T70. Bringing you guys another stream. It's been like 20 years. Not really 20 years, but you know, it's been a while. Said that anyway. Feeling motivated to do something today. Anyway, so we're gonna... Oh, wow, that is insanely loud. Holy shit, one second. I'm just blasting Forza in my helmet. Which is not a bad thing, but... I want to today work on my Patina Mustang. My Steve Clean Patina Mustang. I was slowly crafting away at this one because I felt the need to a while back ago. Actually, I actually wanted to do this in Forza Horizon 4, but never did. Just never had the kind of the motive to kind of do it. But I want to today though. So, there's my Ford Mustang. Here we go. Open up the live chat thing. I still need to get like an overlay for this. This is my phone though, so it's just as good. I think I'm good, right? I think I'm right. Excuse me. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Excuse me. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm getting audio. Thank God. Last time I did this, I was, for some odd reason, the audio was just like not going to anywhere. I had loose inputs like coming in from like I don't know, from previous time. I think it's because me and my friend Henry were doing Black Ops 3 and I had to adjust the audio setting somewhere in there because it wasn't sending it to my helmet and then it wasn't sending it to whatever. It was very bizarre. So I was like, okay, well, I gotta fix this then. Spent like half an hour trying to fix it, and then I left it that way when I went streaming the new Forza Motorsport kind of trailer / like, you know, thing they were putting out for the new Forza game. Just called Forza Motorsport, which I am hoping that it will be a great game. I'm hoping that we go back to our roots and hopefully see a little bit of you know, some characteristics from Motorsport 4, cause yeah, I deeply miss a lot of things in Motorsport 4. But this is their chance, you know. This is their chance to kind of redeem it in a way, because it's like, well, we lost so much in 7, and you know, going forward to Forza Horizon 5 here, I mean, we're starting to see some aspects return from... I'm happy to see that some cars, some familiar faces return from Motorsport 4. So I'm hoping to see more of that in here, but I'm hoping that with the new Motorsport, they will continue to bring on more of the cars they had in the previous Forza. So I want to see also Fujimi can't say it anyway. Fujimi Kaido. There we go. Fujimi Kaido, the Japanese downhill track that we all miss and want so much. Hope to see the return come of that as well. We're all kind of anticipating that this is their chance, because it's going to be a one game, one meta kind of game. It's just going to be constantly being updated. And we noticed some more wheel angle being applied to the animation now, as it was prior before. Henry's not here right now, but he could talk about that a bit more. Of course, I was on wheel at one point, but so I can return to wheel. That would be. But we only got 900, and now we're gonna get 1080. Looks like 1080 degrees of rotation, which is a little bit more, right? So that's good. It's gonna be really useful when it comes to getting angle and such. And saving the angle will probably make the angle kits more responsive on that regard. So, but regarding Forza Horizon 5, the ankle kits are definitely a lot more responsive than they have been. But, yeah. Here, I'm just going to open up my Discord here. So, what I want to do today, specifically, is I want to... Where is my... What's the chat? So, as we're all aware, Steve McQueen's Mustang was recently found in a barn, and so I want to replicate the Patina. And this is something I've done in the past too. I'm not gonna say I'm really good, but I'm pretty good at making patina jobs for cars. So we're gonna do just exactly that on a 67. One thing I also noticed is that Steve McQueen's Mustang has bolt tires on it. They left like really fit loads. There's practically no tread on these tires. They're practically bald. They just put either a semi-slick on there, or they almost look like semi-slick tires. I'm gonna be getting it down to the itty-gritty to this thing. So I'm working on this side right now. The goal is to try to make it as close as possible. I think I've got it down. The green is a little hard to get. The green's a little bit hard to get though, but I'm trying to get the scratches in and everything else. I'm trying to get into the paint as much as possible there. So as you can see, when I go into, I love patina jobs. Absolutely love patina paint jobs. So I think, in my opinion, I'm gonna get my chat box open. I think, I think it makes the muscle car a whole lot tougher looking. You know what I mean? You got this car that's been sitting in the garage for like, over 50, 60 years, right? And I think it just brings a lot more character to the table when you have something that's still running and kicking ass, but it just looks like crap on the outside. But it's character. It brings a bit of toughness to it. So currently, I was working on the fade of this. As you can also see here, I got some scratches. I started underlining some of the scratches and the blemishes of the. So I'm really trying to get down to the itty gritty. And I put so far a couple layers in. This is how I do it usually. I work it in nice and slowly. Welcome to the stream, Speeder. And we're just gonna go from there. Really, I gotta change the rims on this guy. I might drive it around for a bit. I don't know how much I want to paint of this, but we're definitely gonna get at it. And it also helps to be in the right garage as well, because being outside in an outside garage, I wouldn't recommend doing this into the Horizon Festival, because you don't get the exact tones you want with daylight hitting the outside of the car. So I'm gonna check before I start. I'm gonna check the body kit, see if I can actually remove the fog lights. I don't think I can, because that would make this a whole lot better if I could. I don't think I can remove the fog lights. Oh yes, I can, absolutely. Yeah, we're moving the fog lights. I don't want it. I think I might have defaulted this. Going back into my reference. The back is green. Okay, so didn't give it the plastic, kind of that black plastic paint over that it did. So I'll take the fog lights out. I'm gonna give this thing spacers, because it looks like on Steve McQueen's Mustang he's got. Yeah, they gave it afterward. They gave it out. I'm not sure if it was always like that, but those tires are definitely spaced out on that chassis. And I feel like they're just flaring out of that fender. So I'm gonna put some spacers on here. They definitely don't look like that in comparison to what I got here. See, there's a completely they're definitely flared. They're definitely flared out to the front. So I'm going to space them out. Put a spacer or two. I don't know. I think they stayed. I think they kept the original width of the tire. I'm gonna put maybe Torque 2 American thrust rims on here. I can't really get that one nice little center lock there. But that's okay. We're just gonna make it work. So spacers. I don't know how far I want to go outside the body. Might take two or three. That's pretty. It's pretty there. I mean, that's as far as it's gonna go. Comparison to this, right? Yeah, I gotta make the tire a little bit wider in front. You know, a little bit, give it semi-slick. Yeah, I think actually having the super wide on that, it's a maximum width on the front. Should be perfect. I don't think they actually gave it spacers. It probably was like that. This is probably a slightly different. I think it was a slightly different year, or they just probably. I'm not too sure, to be honest. I really don't think that's the original. That's the original, because obviously getting it from here is not the same, right? But I mean, maybe they had to give it some hub spacers because it's just maybe because it was so worn and damaged they just had no choice to replace it with something else. Just in aid, maybe they did that. I don't know. But I know when they found this car in the barn, and you know it was missing it's been missing since that film, and it's like they didn't figure they were ever gonna find Steve McQueen's Mustang, and they found it, and this is now the most expensive Mustang in the world. In my opinion, I forgot how much did it sell for. I forgot. I can't remember. I can't remember what the price was, but in my opinion, I think it should have sold. The price is pretty low in my opinion, like for a Mustang. I thought, in my opinion, it should have been even higher for what it was. This is absolutely Steve McQueen's Mustang, and I was surprised that the family didn't want to keep it, but they auctioned off to a respectable owner, so that keeping it alive. So I'm very surprised that they didn't want to keep it. The family didn't want to keep it, but that's okay. You know what? The car gets to live on, and it's I love this Mustang. It's one of my favorites, I would say. Besides, like I love 05 Mustangs. I like Mustang Boss 302s, but the 67 Fastback is really just beautiful. It is a good piece of art. So, yeah. I also like the 05 Mustang GTR, which is not in this game. So but it's got those Shelby inspired taillights, but in a modern way, and I like that. So I'm gonna put on semi-slick on here. I think it gives me semi-slick. No, there's no semi-slick on here, are there? Oh, there is. Okay. Oh, owned. Okay, so they were installed at one point. Okay, so spacers are semi-slicks. And we're going to give it some nice rims. I think American Torque Tooth Thrust rims will probably be the best, closest thing I can get to that vibe. They still don't come close to that rim that's on there. And surprisingly, if I go to Ford, yeah, they should when they did this, they should have allowed you to install the factory option rims, because that, you know what I mean, they should have gave you those options to install a factory option rim. That would have been cool too, but they didn't. Like, what if I really wanted the factory options? You know, I'm not too sure what's going on when I'm changing rims. It seems to be flickering the chrome on the body for some reason. Very bizarre. Could be just my system right now, but I don't know. Specialized rims. That's about the best I can get. I might widen them a little bit. I definitely gotta make them bigger. That's the closest rim I can get to this. To that side, that style rim is the closest I can get. It's just missing that nice, good center lock in the middle. Really, it's just missing that exaggerated center lock. So that's the only issue. So what I might do is I might widen the tire a little bit to make it a little beefier. Maybe step up 2 sizes in the rear. I don't want to do that actually, because I kind of like the skinny ones. I kind of like them skinny. That's okay. I just want to give it a bit of definition to the tire. And I'm gonna bump the size up, because those are pretty good. Those are pretty big actually on that car. Hold on, that's my Discord reference. Oops. I think they're fairly big on that car, I would say. You know, They got some pretty big rims. I don't know. That's probably maybe 17. I don't know if I'm on 17 already, but maybe 17 inch. These are 15s. 15s in front. Yeah, I say 17s. I think it's probably 17s, maybe 6. Yeah, okay. That's a 17. That's not too bad. Maybe 16 is probably better. 16 inch. Yeah, that's probably better. 16 is probably the closest I can get to that. 16 inch front and back. 16 inch, yeah. 16 inches. And I'm gonna have to maybe give a bit of brown tone to those rims a little bit. Give some brown tone to it. Too bad they don't let you actually sticker the rims, so you could actually patina them as well. It'd be kind of interesting if they let you do that, but they don't. That looks pretty good. I really like the look of that already. Also, I don't know if I want to do anything to the engine. I can't wait to leave the engine stock. I mean, it really doesn't need it. I really don't feel like it needs anything. I don't want to. But just for my own sake, I will put in put in a new flywheel. I'll just do some like a basic tone modification to this muscle car here. Like this is what I usually do if I don't want to do too much. I'll modify the carburetor for the fuel delivery. I won't touch the exhaust system, and sometimes I'll strap a supercharger in. But in this case, I want to keep that natural sound coming from it. So I'm just gonna leave it that way. So just take the keep the high RPMs. And I think they left the original brakes on here. I don't see there's a set of Brembos or anything. I don't think they installed the. I think the original brakes are in there, or at least they didn't give it anything. But no, they look like they just left it the same kind of rim. Didn't give it Brembo brakes. I'd love to. We could slap on some brakes on here too, but we just gotta paint the color different. Because let's do that. Let's put some different brakes on here. And I would say maybe weight reduction. Like kind of as a thing if things are missing in it, in a way. Like it seems to be that toned body. I would actually like to make this kind of a good basic car for what it is. Like I'm approaching a high level B here at the moment. I would like to keep it maybe a high level B that I can use for racing too, but don't have to. Down the graphics. Look good in Forza Horizon 5. Wish I could play it, but I have to wait till I can buy a new rig. Oh yeah, that's okay. 337 horsepower. Kind of buffed it a bit. I'm gonna go drive this around a little bit because I want to see how this handles a little bit for what it is. I put spacers on it and bumped tire rims and everything else. Let's take a look. Ah! Can't block Mustang. How you doing?
Horizon Arcade will begin soon. Good luck.
Look at handles pretty good to me. Yeah, this thing covered me. Oh my god, it corners really well. Usually I get a little bit skeptical when I put spacers on cars because putting spacers doesn't always work. Sometimes it puts a bit of an understeer condition. Being so wide and grippy, it sometimes tanks, but this just seems to be good. I think I have this resting on a rally suspension just for the sake of the lift, of the body lift I wanted on it. And it feels to be pretty okay to me. Absolutely loving that green right now. It's not like that tarnished dark green is what I want. I might add a bit more green to it, just because I want that tarnish, a bit more chance to tarnish. I'll just tarnish it over with a layer of paint or something. I think it sticks, man. I think it really sticks. Yeah, it's really nice. This thing is really. I wouldn't change anything out right now. Brakes are really responsive. Not much power in this thing. It's original motor. Definitely not going to ask it to skid a bit, which I kind of want it to do. Very grippy, so I just try clutch kicking it right now. I didn't really want to do it. On those semi-slick tires, it's not going to do much. It'll skid a bit. It'll skid a bit. Like it's definitely not gonna be asking it to hold a corner, getting full engine. It's very grippy. It doesn't want to slide. It's just not the kind of characteristic I want to give it. To be honest, I want to give it the characteristic where it can slide a little bit. Kind of like a nice medium in between car here. There it is. Doesn't flick around very quickly either. That's okay. Again, it seems like my internet doesn't want to throw out goddamn fucking frames. Getting 95 right now, currently. But that is not displaying 95 on the other end, but I can't really do anything about that. UPS is fucking, yeah, sorry. The megabit rate, or whatever the fuck it is retarded, going from 1 to 1. My internet still can't handle going equal quality on the other end, just the same way. Cause my speed changes every day, so I got a barn find thingy. Someone gave me a gift. I will take it. I'm gonna drive there. Why not? Absolutely loving the character on this right now. Watching that suspension, the body roll. That's okay. That's it. Very bouncy suspension I'm looking for. I look for things like that. I look for the character. I look for the movement of the vehicle. I just enjoy it. Enjoy the sway and you know. Love body roll for muscle cars. You know, too rigid is like it doesn't feel right to me. Such a beautiful car.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Very small ski. It's not a left or right or whatever. I think my engine volumes are pretty low. You can barely hear the thing. I have the thing here. Sound a little bit off. Car volume very high, please. Keep it at, I don't know if you guys can hear me still. I'll put it at 70. Hello, Corvette C8. I see you back there. Trying to get the skid on dirt. So, I mean, on semi-slicks with low power, it's not going to do much, right? It's just going to grip like a lot, which I like, but you know, I want to get a little bit of action, and I was hoping the body roll would compensate for it. But still, I guess with the spacers, it just makes it really grippy too as well.
You have arrived at your destination.
Get in a tree here. This thing sounds hella nice. and see what I get. That was the funny animation. Just fucking kind of just plop there. And obviously, when this car gets dirty, like also it adds to that patina. It makes it look more like what I'm trying to do here. That's why I'm debating whether I should add more green to it now than I should then just kind of fade it away, because that way,
well,
you know,
just the spirit of Horizon, isn't it?
The natural elements of
you?
the game is going to make it dirty anyway. So it's going to give it that extra bit of patina that I'm looking for. Oh my god, I got a freaking Jeep Renegade. Okay, I'll take it. At least it's the old one. Not much of a fan of it at all. Yeah, I was just realizing that I think I don't know if I did put it through. I think I need to add more green in this. It looks like it still works out, but it looks kind of blue. I think I'll adjust it to afterwards, just because I can't kind of find where that tone matches. Down the shrubs over there. Maybe I need to make another KPS adjustment. There's those flames coming up, so it keeps me the body. I get the slide. I'm forcing it really hard to get the slide, but it's not really doing much. I'm gonna bump tire pressure in the rear just because I want to burn some more tires. So, right that a lot of tire pressure, It's at 45%. Probably got quite a bit. Get this thing to burn. Even then, it's not gonna really do much because this is semi-slick tires and basically low horsepower for what those tires can usually endure, for what they're supposed to take. Just a little bit. hitting me much. I'm very much liking the characteristics of the suspension. I just wish it had a bit more. I might just make this a B or A class, just because I want to get it to slide a little bit. That's the thing. It's a little bit too. It's smooth, and I bet you this car would be a really good car on the wheel. I could get this feeling that just because of the way it handles, it's just like, you know what, on wheel this thing would probably be great, wouldn't it? Very, very smooth. So, but yeah, let's continue the patina work here. I'm gonna work on this side of the car. I think we need a nice brown blemish on the top of this section here. We need like a nice little brown here, so we're gonna try to work on that right there. Try to add a bit more gray here, and I can't paint on the chrome. Yeah, I don't think I can paint on the chrome, but that's fine. We're gonna work on this little blemish piece right here. Try to make sure it matches. The paint color, I will make another final adjustment to the paint. I don't think it's too bad right now. I think maybe it needs a bit more green. Maybe the dark, maybe a bit darker. This is actually a perfect spot right now to kind of fix it. What I might do is with the rims, I might paint the center rims brown and then leave the edges white or something. I mean that in itself would probably be better than what I have here in this spot. So yeah, I'm just trying to look if there's any really body feature differences between this and what I've got. I'm just trying to see. It's not. Okay, so this line kind of carries that a bit more. Maybe this is where the definition was. It's a bit more. There's a dent here. I'm trying to see if this is okay, because I know it's a slightly different year than what Steve McQueen had, but it's the closest thing. Yeah, so we're gonna work on that blemish part right there. Okay. Try to work on that. Let's see, I might get a nice good brown going. Looking for something that can stretch a little bit. Even this stuff's pretty good too. Like that. That looks pretty decent. Could do this. Let's take it. Might have to make a custom color. It doesn't even perfect, but that's too much blemish. It's just a really small fine. You know, we're trying to go for that. Kind of sits above the. Above it a little bit there. Might have to sprinkle a little bit at the top as well. And try to bring it down a tiny bit. It's kind of obvious. It's not really sitting in line there too well. I might have to blend it out a little bit. It's a bit. I might have to add like a little bit of a round blemish because it's kind of square too much. It's too square here in this spot. That's what I've noticed. I need to maybe like curve it a little bit. I don't know what the color is too much. No, can't change the color. That seems a little too much though. I have to get a custom color going. That's not bad, it's a little bit too, that's Well, that's what I had, but you have to add like maybe a bit of a splotch here. Looking for some sort of splotch, like maybe a gray splotch there. All that character, absolutely. It's a bit more dark there, and it needs to be a bit more. There's like a bit of this, a bit of a black blemish there. I gotta bring that down, maybe fade it a little bit more. Probably a bit too strong, this guy. That's why I want to do a bit. Add a bit of transparency to that. Still a little too. And this one almost looks unnatural though. That almost looks unnatural, that one doesn't, so that's fine. Yeah, a bit of a dark spot to this one. Look at that. Nice blemish right there. Kinda sits. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Alright, so got a bit of a fade there. As you can see, there's a bit of a trying to get it down to that one side. Maybe I need to add a bit more brown and blemish on this spot right here. There seems to be more noticeable stain here. I try to get that nice brown. You see, I'm trying to get it down. That needs to be faded a little bit. Getting there. I got the idea going. This guy needs to be faded. Possibly. Right? It's better. That little particular stain needs to be faded right there. Right? See that little spot? There's a little bit more. The characteristic splotches probably be a bit more to more to the left there. It's trying to get that. Trying to get it close to it. Let's be exact, but and there's definitely a more noticeable stain on the very side here, so we're going to add that. Just changing the priority of the paint a little bit so it can stay a little bit too obvious then. Yeah, it's tricky. It's a little tricky to do. I don't know. It's a little tricky to do. Definitely that top one needs to be brought down a little bit there. Let's see if there's any more scratches in here. I'm just adding a bit of base scratches here. Also, I noticed a bit of more faded gray there. There's a bit more of a nice little foggy gray going on there. I added that there earlier. Oops. What I'm going to do is I'm going to that one gray I have here. This. Yeah. Definitely too strong earlier, so I need to reduce that. Definitely think it needs more green though. That's the one thing. For sure it needs more green. Not much other scratches on here. Then there's a couple of splotches of the quarter panel right there. There's a couple. I'm noticing there's a couple of nice. There's a nice little ding there. So just roughly above here, might be a dent of some kind. So maybe add a bit of a dark line there or something like that. Probably will work. Maybe some like hard curve lines. It's not what I want to do. All of a sudden, noticing there's a bit of a gray splotch here, so I might just move that one I had there into the back a tad bit. Not that much. I moved the wrong spot. Oops. One sec. I'll just put it more towards the back. It's kind of a plug in that spot there. That's not bad. I kind of like that too. Yeah. That's kind of like my trick. I'll stamp it multiple times, kind of shift fade it a little bit, and then what I'll do is I'll go back and individually change the tone of the paint of the fade, and then I'll just do it that way. You know. Dang. No, I'm just changing it a tad bit, but maybe just making it a little different. A tad bit. It's very obvious in comparison to that one. But it's not bad, but I'm not really doing it the way I wanted to do there, but it's okay. It gives a bit of character, I guess. It's not bad, actually. I get it my way a tad bit. Not even the exact thing, but not the best patina job I ever did. Definitely not by far. Trying to do something here. Getting that shit all the time on Forza Horizon 5. Yeah, Phoenix. Yeah, man, just like it doesn't want me sitting in the garage painting. Like the game doesn't want me to be connected to people while I'm painting. That's exactly what it doesn't want me to do. Yeah. I'm just trying to think here. That's like too bad. I'm kind of over exaggerated that, to be honest. But it's okay. Definitely not the best patina job I ever did, because that looks, comparison to that little scratch there, it doesn't look as, definitely a lot more faded than it should be. And I should probably make, I could probably add like a bit of a darker line here, maybe to make it a little better. Maybe a darker line would be better there. Then just add it there. It's got additional scratch or whatever it's got. Additional scratch. Actually, this might be what I'm looking for. Right there. It's too curvy. Let's see if I can fix it. It kind of does swoop that way anyway. Go back. Look at that. Here's this right now. It's kind of brown now. It's just good because of the paint. A lot of little dots there. Oh, it's black. For some reason it just seems to be, yeah, it just looks, could be just because sometimes the brown will turn into, well, black will turn to brownish a little bit because of the paint behind it sometimes. Yes. That's not too bad, is it? Look at that. What am I doing? I think other blemishes I have here. Probably fade them a little bit more. So that would stand out a little bit. Yeah, specifically that one. Okay. I'm gonna give it some gray rims actually. It's kind of bothering me how gray rims on it right now. Like some sort of rim color. So let's look on the rims for a second. So I can just kind of process this. Look at the paint a bit more. Definitely over exaggerated that, but it's okay. Not really, but I mean, it'll do the job when people will know what it looks like. What I'm trying to do, at least. I do change the paint. Now, okay, first off, we change the red brakes. Just kind of blended it. Should not go now. That's the one I want. That would be interesting. Too dark. Too bright. Nope. Yep. More. Used to be tarnished. It's too much. It's too bad. Again, it's too bad I can't individually paint these and like try to make them rusted and stuff. Kind of interesting if I could. It kind of looks off, but I'll go for a darker brown maybe. Yeah, brown should be pretty good. Nope, need to probably take it out though, take out the color of it. That's good enough. Yeah. Black. Too bad I can't do. I can't decide whether I want to paint rims like that. That is pure rim. Yeah, I guess I can go for chocolate rims. Why not? Not really. Not gonna really paint that. Could actually do that. I'd go for chocolate rims actually. Yeah. Oh, okay. Alright, the camera just fucking got me out of... Hello? Okay. Yeah, I'll just go around the vehicle, like, okay. Yeah, I can't see my car. Hold on, let's get this. Okay, it does not work when I did that. Fuck, what the hell? It didn't change anything. Okay, that's not what I want to do. It's not. And it's only showing one side. What? Wait, what did I do? What the fuck? Okay, it's the inner barrel. Okay, what's up? Hold on, what the fuck is that? Oh. Not doing anything with the... There's no brown there. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, game. That's not what I wanted to do, but alright. You know, I might as well just go for maybe a chocolate rim or something. It's for now. I don't understand why it's doing that. It doesn't look good. Okay. I don't like that. It's not matte. I don't understand why it says it's brown, but it's not showing it on the car. What the fuck? Okay then. Thought I didn't paint a color, like it didn't give me any color. That is bizarre. It's absolutely bizarre as fuck. What? Okay. Maybe the color will appear later. I'm gonna hope it appears later. Now, one thing I gotta do is work on all those scratches before I take two. Fucking annoying. Now I want to work on the hood a little bit too. This is something or less what I want to work on next. Is probably the hood or the front of the engine. Front, right there is probably be a good spot to start working. Maybe these little scratches, pretty simple stuff. Just so the hood probably definitely needs a little bit of. And you know what? I was thinking maybe instead of making that kind of like a brown color, should probably make it like a copper color instead. You know, copper would probably be a better color to use than. I know there's a bit of brown here too as well. So, I don't know, it depends what side of the sun you're looking at. This could have been a previous photo or something, but I don't know if it's the same photos or not. But and you can start adding all these blemishes to the top here. All around here too. I gotta see where this thing, like, divides, like, where the line ends. Do I have to start with the front bumper or maybe the hood part? Because sometimes the hood part goes into the front bumper section because it's painted in that same zone. So hopefully, maybe, I don't know if it will be part of the front hood or it will be part of both. Who knows? We'll do that. Let's save the car in the vehicle. Save it right now. It's sort of like a pre-save here. Let's just come back to this. That looks good. I'm really liking the look of that really right now. That one side especially, this looks really amazing. Really liking the look of that actually. It really does look quite nice. The fades and everything. Definitely the best patina job I've done so far, because I think my GTR is probably the best one I have done, but for this vehicle essentially it's not bad. It's coming together. I'm gonna try to pick those, see where those spots go. Okay. This is gonna be really tricky then. I don't see it anywhere. I'm moving it. Huh. Okay. I see nothing. I'll tell you, the front is really not paintable. Probably isn't at all. You probably can't even paint the front. That's kind of sad. I think I'm getting a bunch of paint glitches here. What the hell? Like, I'm not really getting what I'm... Maybe I really can't paint the front, because it's probably not... Should be able to. Like, I should be able to do, like, the headlight, you know, walls of the headlight walls and the inner walls. I should be able to do that, but I guess not. You know, like, fuck. Let's see how far this goes. Watch it cut once I get to the... No, okay. Alright, so actually probably... Because sometimes it won't do that. Kind of like where this is right now. Listen to the spot. I kind of like that blemish there. Fade it. I kind of like that's nice. Yeah, so I can't paint the inner. Can't paint the inner wall of that. Unfortunately, I wanted to add more scratches here and here. I don't know how the hell I did this. Then that means I can't continue my scratch that I was working on here, because I was thinking a nice good scratch. This is part of the. This might be actually part of the hood part, so I'll be lucky to get it like that. Maybe to actually get the curved part here. Get a few more scratches around here, or maybe get a scratch here would be nice. But I might not be able to get it. Might not be able to get that at all. Might actually do a little bit of racing. See, work on the tune maybe at the same time. I'm gonna get more scratches of the hood there. I'm looking at the picture. Right down the center of the hood. Just try to get some scratches. There's some white scratches, gray scratches going on the side of the hood. It's saving. Took a while. Taking it for a drive now. I think I want to throw some more power to this car because it doesn't slide as well as I want it. Looks kind of nice though, I'm not gonna lie. It's really putting together that paint. Yeah, I kind of like that. It really looks nice on that side. Yeah, it's really stiff. It's okay. Okay, I've got power to get this out of the way a little bit. Yeah, with enough weight it would be very wobbly of it. Very savable too. really good. It's really like solid when you feel it like that. Really, there's a lot of grip there because the semi-slick, so it's really what's weak in there. And the spacers just make it even worse on that grip factor. Okay, let's see if I can add more power to it. Don't necessarily want to add more power, but I might have to add more power to this. Cause I gotta make up for the semi-slick. Might actually do well in a race though. It probably might because of much grip. It's not that much power though coming out of it. Don't let me run the engine for some reason. It's gonna sound completely different with the engine in it. It'll sound different. So I don't want that. Cams won't be a good idea. Some cams in it. Injectors. B700. Yeah, that's gotta see B700. That'd be a good stay. That would be a good stay. If that's enough to burn the tires a little bit. Might not be enough. I might have to go a little higher for the semi-slicks. 3:30 right now. Damn. Just streaming for just about an hour. 14 minutes. Just streaming. Struggle to try to keep going. Not very much angle. All that grip. Really have to clutch kick at a time. Oh fuck, did I break? Did I break something just now? Oh, I just hit a piece of metal. What the fuck? What the fuck did I just hit? What in the world? Oh, I guess that was a piece of the barrier. It was still on the ground. It was like something actually came off my car when I was sliding that height. I was very confused. Somebody broke the barrier over here. A piece of metal was still over here. Interesting. Hey, what the hell did I break again? Only on cosmetic. Force it will slide a little bit. Just grips, just solid grips. Okay, let's see if I can max tire pressure in the rear. See if I can get anything out of it. More tire burn from that. I don't know if I do. Got a nice little flex to it, I love it. My car's just having a little bit. It's a lot. I can tell it's a lot of grip. It's very still to do a burnout. It wants to, but 7-mile-an-hour burnout. Oh my god, that was a lot of grip coming from those tires. That's how much grip it has. Fucking hooked, man. I'm actually hooked to this. Really nice though. I mean, like, I might as well save this tune just because it's got that character to it. Let's see, I kind of like this. It does really end over. Let me just, you know what? Let me just take a chance at the B class people for real quick. I got an idea. Let's see how good it is. Let's see how good I am with it. And how good it is against. What's the time trial? Yeah, sorry. Let's do the festival, the B class A, right? Take one Mustang. See what I get for B class Mustang. Oh, sad Froggy! Oh boy! One of my friends of mine actually. I used to race with him. B class and B class 700. Oh, okay. Fuck. All right. Fucking delay much. Let's see if I can actually take Sad Frog. A minute 15 seconds. Ford Mustang. I will throw it at it. My Steve McQueen Mustang. Let's see if I can actually get anything with it. I'm gonna try. I never Sad Frog. Sad Frog is still in here. He's just on very rarely. It's so cool that he lives like next to Laguna Seca. I'm jealous. So jealous he lives up next to live next door to Laguna Seca, the racetrack. My favorite racetrack actually. So we'll see if I can take him. Probably won't be able to. We'll see. Probably gotta come hot off the gate because the second lap. Okay, so he's driving a X-Trail, I guess. Of all things, sure. Okay, a little bit of understeer coming from the tire tab, so that's okay. Maybe a little bit more tire pressure in the front to help the tap, which I did max the rear tire pressure out, so. And in the corner there. Gotta take 2 laps to try to take him because he's obviously on the second lap. Now my S-Class car, I'm going to do a shot under a minute, obviously, but now I've gotten classes lower, so we'll see how much of a difference performance-wise that really is. It's a lot less scary driving this thing than going to S-Class. Holy shit. Oh, he's right there. Extra of his. Slides into the corner. So he's got that inside though. He's really got that inside. He's got that inside nice though. He skid that shit into the corner, but he's got that inside. He's got that inside. It's beautiful. Very beautiful. Going really extra wide here. Of all things, an extra. They're not bad. Keeping up with him. Nice. Very nice on the inside. Might actually not be able to take him with this. I'm not fast enough. That's not fast enough. He's really got it down. He's got it down. He's got me with this. The X-Trail's got it. I don't know if he's running anything on it, but pretty good. I give him that. He's not bad. Oh, that's amazing. I need more power coming out that corner. So I'll make sure I can tighten it up a little bit. Yeah, a little skid he does. A little skid he does really does help. I won't lie to you. He's got a little bit. He got that apex. He's really got that apex in. He dug his tires on the inside. Really good. Come on, Steve McQueen Mustang. Let's go, baby. I'm feeling it. I feel like I can take him, but he goes extra wide on this corner. Brings it in. Slides it right in. I've never seen anybody... I've never seen anybody kind of slide it like that and then keep the corner and still manage to hold the speed. That's pretty good. That's more than good. That's amazing. It's really impressive. Oh, I missed the inside. Got too greasy. Yeah, there we go. That's okay. Not time struck anyway. Minute 19 seconds. It definitely needs more power, that's for sure. I've definitely gotten more grip than I do anything else. I have maybe a supercharger or something like that. Probably be better. Something that can give me a bit more torque. I went for grip. I went a lot for grip though. So. Yeah, Mustang does handle nicely. It's just not a power comparison to that extra he's showing. Ride the inside. Ride the inside. Ride the inside. Oh! I'm just on the edge of him. This could be it here. Maybe. Oh no, I'm too soon here. Come on. On the inside. I see you, Sad Froggy. I see you, buddy. I can't speak too soon. I gotta say, really. Okay, he has me on this corner. He really has me, but I got him there too. Oh, here we go. Here we go. On the inside. On the inside. On the outside. On the outside. Okay, he's probably gonna pass me at the end. I guarantee, because that one corner, he's got that speed. He's got that speed I don't have. Because I'm all pure steel. He's just rigid frame. Yes. Okay, he passed me. A little too wide. That's okay. I can feel it. I can definitely feel it. This is the exciting part. This is the exciting part. If I can actually beat him with this, it'd be amazing. I think I can. I think I actually can. Yeah, I got that inside. I had that inside real nice. I gripped that sucker real good. That thing is pulling, man. It's rigid frame pulls. Yeah, I had it there. I'm chasing him, dude. I want it. I want it. Maybe he's just got the. He could have the acceleration. He honestly could with the chest like that. He could have the acceleration. He's pulling. Wait, he goes really wide. I've never seen anyone trying to pull off a little finesse like that and still pull out of it. And there's me going a little too wide on that side. Sadly, my bad. It's okay. Minute 17. I need a minute 17. I'm gonna save this tune because it might just be anything in the corner target. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. Let me rethink here. I'm gonna save this because I like the way this handles right now. I like the way this handles right now. It's not the greatest thing. I wanna. No. Not what I want to do. I want to just. Yeah, I said I can stop a supercharger here. This is good for good handling. It does have good handling. Off the line grip, it says grip. 100% grip. There's no way this thing will slide much. It's grip. It's just 100% grip for a B class. Might not be good for this track, but it isn't. It's. I'm gonna drop tire pressure a tad bit. This is a little too weird. A little tire pressure at the front. There's not much more I can really do with this car because it's got stock everything pretty much. A little more in the front. That way, it's not really locking up anyway. I just want to, I usually do it anyway just so that I'm pressed the brake, it doesn't lock that front end too much. Is that not going to matter? I mean, you have the one-set conditions in that now. So we just tap that. No, I didn't touch the checkpoint. Fuck. Too much grease. Too much grease, bro. Too much grease. Damn. Okay. No biggie. I gotta turn that on the window. I'm actually really dark. You gotta see me. Okay, let's see if we can. Definitely pulling off a little further from him. Oh, definitely understeering now. Yeah, so that high tire pressure motor was definitely the better case to do. Because actually now, so it has too much grip then. It's way too much. Way too much grip. So what I had earlier was good. That's fine. Too much grip. So let's crank the tire pressure again to the rear because it's allowing the rear end to slip a little bit. That's good. You know, in that case it'd be fine. So I had too much. I want to probably add I want to mess around, put a supercharger in this thing and see how it is with a supercharger. Just over here. That's a little better. You can see a little bit. Should have done that a little more. Put a lamp on. It's getting dark in here. I think it's going to rain. 3 o'clock. That's good. It might rain. I think it was planned to rain. But you know what? That one distance was not too bad though. At least it looked like I was going to pass him or something. It looked like it was going to be like it might be a thing, you know. Might be getting close. I actually passed it because I had him on the inside that corner, and then he pulled away on that big bend. He just pulled on the inside, so I didn't have enough. I didn't have enough power going to the corner. But that's okay. It's fine. No biggie. You know, I guarantee because he's got it's a lighter frame he's got there. Definitely weighs a lot less than me. I got full size rims on this thing. Rigid off-road car with that kind of a frame is definitely gonna beat me for sure. Now it looks like I almost had him there in the first couple of corners, which is more than fine. That's fine. Gotta try to trade off a little bit of the handling for power here because I need more power. So let's try to add a supercharger to this thing. And we're gonna probably put instead of those tires, semi-slick tires, I'm gonna put on the tire compound is probably what's fucking not making it and breaking it. Let's put sport tires on. And I got a supercharger in there instead. And probably can squeeze some valves maybe. 4.8 seconds. It's got a bit more power now. It's 4.8 seconds. see what gives me the most amount. Supercharger I could buff too. So a little too much pistons. Might be not good result. Okay, let's try to trade off a little more power there. This time around. See if this works. I don't think it's gonna work. Now I got more power in the wheel. It's gonna reset the tire pressures for sure, so we're gonna have to run this a couple of times to see if it's gonna work or not. Might not. Now it goes 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds, which is not great. But now I got more horsepower in the car. Now instead of 300 something, I add the supercharger. Change the sport tires out. There was too much grip because it's got the spacers, so that's also another thing. Spacers throw a whole different whole whack of handling when you add it too. So might be a little too much for that. That's okay. I think what I'm lacking there is definitely power because it feels as if I've got that cornering down. It seems to be tanking a little bit in some corners, but not that bad. This might be good enough. It definitely took away some grip, so it's got to burn off the line for me. A little bit of, I can feel there's a little bit of wheel spin coming off that now. Tad bit because the weight transfer, but that's okay. Okay, that was on this way. Not what I wanted to do. That was bad. I'm just looking at that one. And how about I was going to that corner last time. Yeah, definitely. It's not. He is not easy to pull from. I'm absolutely throttling it. Okay, Phil is absolutely wonderful in that corner. That's a not good corner, I don't like that. He pulls away from that one big mistake I did there. Definitely not getting a fast lap that I wanted. To make a B-class Mustang like this, I'm going to have to really think here. Just not much faster than that awesome. Okay, that was fun, that was good. So if you want more powerful line now, 120 miles an hour. Oh, his line. He had a line for some. Okay, this could be it. He's got power though coming at the pass. Slow down a bit too much. A little bit too much breath there I gave it. Oh well. I felt that I could have probably could have a little bit more fall there, but it's okay. I had the line. I don't know for a second. Again, I almost passed him, but I don't know. Understeer. Not what I wanted to do. Yeah, I have to end that corner perfectly. Yeah, I'm gonna give that. Yeah, it's just that's when the spacers for moving. I've reduced the spacers a little bit. This is tough. This is tough. Masking a lot to do for this Mustang, and I'm not really. I don't have it set up properly, I think, because it's really not. At one point, I should have maybe applied a little bit less to it, that would be fine, but. See, that's a lot of almost working around. I'm trying to work that part. It's on stock suspension still too, which is another thing as well. So you gotta compensate for something like that. A little bit better-ish. Not really. Not bad coming off the line. That's not bad coming off the line. No way it isn't. Too fast coming off the line. He really lies that inside dirt line now. He goes to the dirt. He really goes to the dirt. Just pull in. I'm trying really hard with this, but it's not working out. Not working out. That was almost perfect. I can't really see when I slipped up there, really. I held the line for so long and it's like not enough to hold it. Yeah, I got understeer a little bit bad. That's tough. I'm not accelerating fast enough. I really need a better gearbox. Probably need a better gearbox. I gotta trigger enough for the gearbox. And not much spacer is probably not a good idea either. I mean, it's 18, that's not the best lap, really. Yeah, I know, it's not. I'm tanking it more now, it just seems to be difficult. Oh well. Oh biggie. I figured it out. If I can't get with the Mustang, that's okay. That's okay. Let me tell you reason. That's tricky. That's really tricky. I like the challenge. That's about to pick a corner. It's just not happening. Try to trying to get it. Now I'm too much power in the corner. Yeah, too much. That's understood. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably take the spacers out. Transmission needs to be changed. I don't know, my formula's not working out here. That's the bit of a tanking condition I'm getting, but it's not bad, I'll give it that. Hey, I got a Mitsubishi Evo just for trying. Bang. Minute 2. That's what I can do with that. I'll be right back. Just gonna take a little break real quick. We'll grab some drink or something. Hold on. Alrighty, give me a minute, guys. Oh boy. Alrighty. I'm back. Just for a little bit here, just give me a second. So that's not working. If I want to spend the entire time working on this car so I can get it past that, but I might just deal with that for now. I'm trying to think. Definitely he's lighter than me. He's got that lighter chassis, so there's no way I'm pushing. I was cornering. There's more than a few laps there that were just really perfect. One or two times it seemed to have understood the corner, so the spacer's really screaming and getting a lot of grip there. Too much grip is not good because it usually causes understeer with that much. So, I mean, yeah. So I'm gonna have to either take the spacers off, get a transmission instead. So that's okay. I don't want to mess around with this car too much because I just want to keep it the way it is. But it definitely won't be working in that sense of life. You've been disconnected. Fucking bitch. Again. Doesn't end. Someone else is also broadcasting Forza right now. 11 watching. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think I might change it up a little bit. Maybe I'll play some Fall Guys since I have it installed. I'm going to change it up a little bit. I think that's enough for me for Forza for one day. So, let's do that. Let's play some Fall Guys. go. Alright, let's play some Fall Guys, yo. Change it up a tad bit. Because pretty good though, I think. I think that's pretty good for a Forza session. Work on that Mustang. Let's see, I'll play Fall Guys for a little bit. Camera back on. Alright, let's see. I don't know if my friend Evan's online or not. I don't think he will be. But, yeah. I don't even to launch game. What the fuck? It's I got an update probably. Didn't realize. How big is the update? How big is that? My friend Evan's on. No, he's not on. No. %. Sheesh. Sheesh. That's gonna be a bit. Fuck me. Damn. I was hoping to really play some Fall Guys after the session, but I guess I can't. Well, I'll have to wait till there's updating. I don't know what to do. Sheesh. Alright, maybe I might end the stream and come back later. I'm not sure. Almost 2 hours of streaming anyway. So, anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed that stream. It definitely will be up later on there. And if you guys, shit, I'm trying to losing my train of thought here. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed that, watched it later. Be sure to subscribe, like. Hopefully, doing some more of these soon and stuff. Keep at it. Maybe I'll probably come back and do some streaming later. If any of the guys come online, then we'll definitely do some more. But yeah, catch you guys in the next one. I'm your host T70. Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching.